Infrastructure, just by the nature of the word, is basic to the functioning of societies. The 21st century is presenting different challenges. There clearly has been something wrong. A great deal of money is spent, and yet in various places we see that there are deteriorating conditions and that the roads may be in the wrong place, or in the United States we've had problems of bridges falling down.
The world needs so much infrastructure. In developing countries and in developed countries, they need so much new infrastructure and rebuilding of old infrastructure, and it's simply not happening. The old way of making infrastructure come into existence simply isn't working, so we need to rethink infrastructure.
The climate is changing, and so infrastructure that was built to sustain and support a certain kind of climate and a certain kind of environment may no longer be tenable, and certainly we've just seen that in New York and in Hurricane Sandy. The second reason is that as our needs, because the population is growing so significantly, as the needs of this population pressure are upon us, the need for infrastructure will grow. And I think the third reason to rethink infrastructure is there's less money available for it. And so you have almost a perfect storm.
When you sort of unpackage it and you look at the facts, you look at the statistics, a couple things become quite clear. There actually is a fair bit of capital available. It comes from not necessarily your traditional sources, it's not necessarily the governments, it is other pools of capital, be it pension plans, sovereign wealth funds, insurance companies that invest money.
But the projects that are coming to market aren't the right projects. Too many projects are coming to market, but they may be the wrong projects. But if we could get the right projects designed in the right way and executed at the right cost, we could attract the right amount of capital. It's an industry, for example, that hasn't improved productivity in over 30 years. In fact, it's almost the only industry that we've looked at where productivity hasn't improved in over 30 years. Why is that? What's happening when every other industry can improve productivity and this one can't? That's just one example of the opportunities in the industry that says it's time to rethink infrastructure to meet the needs of the developing and the developed economies.